I don't view the people who actually committed those terrorist acts, I don't actually think of them as Muslims because Islam is kind of a religion of peace. It's not about going out and killing people who have views different from you or trying to like scare millions of people.
It's
Like,
actually like the opposite. Like you're supposed to talk to people peacefully first, and you're supposed to start with them by like, "Oh, we have a problem. Let's discuss this and like see what happened." But I'm not gonna have a conflict and like a conflict with the country and go and shoot them and bomb them and everything. Um, so I just wanted to say that we are not terrorists, because a terrorist is someone who makes you scared, who like puts terror in you, who makes you afraid of what's going on. And I'm in no way, by me wearing my hijab, am I putting fear into you. Oh, okay, and Osama bin Laden, everybody's like, oh, Osama bin Laden died, Osama bin Laden this, Osama bin Laden, he's the one who killed everyone, he's the one who did so and so. Well, I think I'm like, I don't know the whole, like, I'm not the person who's gonna go around and say, oh, I like Osama bin Laden, oh, this, oh, that. I just wanted to say that I'm a little not sure what
Just because one Muslim guy
or one guy
made a
who
mistake.
he claims he's Muslim.
Yeah, made a mistake like that doesn't mean that we should all be blamed for it. It was his mistake, and we have nothing to do with it.
yeah, I think
And
I think that's
we're against it.
I think that's a serious problem, like, not only with how people view Muslims, but what people do, like, with the world as a whole. You hold one person accountable, not a group of people. Just because it was a alleged Muslim doesn't make it that, like, all Muslims are going to have to be on trial for those events. You know what I mean?
Also, yeah, it's not. Oh, and his death. I want to talk about the way he was killed. I find that really like disturbing. How I'm not saying, oh, he's a good person. Oh, I don't know who he is. I haven't met him ever. I don't know anything about him. But he was an old guy with no shoes, and like he was some like little old guy. He like sure people claim him like doing the bombing and everything. But like I'm not saying we as Muslims are upset about his death, but we are upset the way he was killed by people. They were murdering him and they beat him, and then they threw him in the middle of the ocean so no one would visit him to visit his grave. And so I find that really inhumane, and like how people talk about, oh, we are very humane, we care about people's right, we care about how we treat people, but they go off and they put him in the bottom of the ocean.
And on top of that, I think the reaction to his death was extremely, almost barbaric. Like
they were partying.
I understand he was a bad person, and he definitely needed to be taken care of before more plots were hatched to destroy America. And I fully support the idea that it was necessary to, in some way, get rid of him. But the reaction to his death, like, you don't go out and party because a man was killed. You don't sit there, like, cheering. Like, a death is a bad thing either way.
Yeah, like when I was on Facebook, everybody the day after they announced that he was dead, everybody was like, "Oh my God, Osama bin Laden's dead! Oh my God, I'm so happy." It's not something to be like happy about because it's a guy's. Someone died. Like
yeah, be relieved that your nation is safe, not that a person died, because there's a difference between like relief and the point of just. I mean, what is that? That's warmongering almost. Just sitting there like, yeah, let's kill people. That's almost terrorism itself. Like, somebody who we dislike is dead. That's party. You know what I mean?
Just because he deserves to die doesn't mean we should be like happy.
I don't think
and
anyone deserves to die, no matter what they do. Nobody
deserves to be murdered.
You shouldn't kill anyone. First of all, that's the main point. But we wanted to point out we are not terrorists, and we just want to clear the idea from people. Like I'll be walking down the street, and people will be like, "Go back to your own country, you terrorist!" Or I'll be like in the store buying something, and the person who is the cashier or the person I'm like talking to that works at the store will treat me differently, and I'll see them 2 minutes like walk away and then talk to someone else, and they'll be completely different. And it's just because I wear a hijab and you think I'm a terrorist, or you think I'm someone bad who's gonna blow you up, and I have something under my hijab. Then no, I won't. I do not respect how you do that. I do not judge you on what you look like, so I do not appreciate it when you judge me.
Especially